Hello. All right. There it is. We are live here today. Welcome in for the watch party of the month of August. I'm here by myself for now. There could be other people joining. We don't know. Jared said he might join me later, but I think we're getting close to the start of this race. And yeah, this is the one you guys voted for. So here we are to do this watch party here today. Uh 3 races to go to the playoffs. 4 spots because of BDN are still remaining. So we'll see who can get the job done today. Looks like they're just now getting in their cars. So we'll be getting this race going here shortly. It's anything like the Xfinity race last night. This might be an interesting race. And the new leaked NASCAR schedule that came out this morning. Posted in the Discord if you guys get a chance. I think Tom or Dallas, one of them posted it. Interesting schedule coming up next year. Talladega, the round of 8. I don't know who thought that was a good idea with Martinsville. Only 6 road street roval races next year, which I think is a big RIP. I think if we're not doing at least 9 minimum, we're messing up. And they took Watkins Glen out of the playoffs, which stinks, but what are we going to do? BDN. And a race in Mexico City. I don't know what to think about that yet. See how long it takes them to actually get the green going. It's supposed to start at 12, I guess, what would that be? 2:30 Eastern? We'll see. I don't think that's going to happen. They just got the command. And how about that IndyCar race last night? Oh boy. The drama at the end of that thing. Holy cow. Will Power not getting a penalty, making that contact with Malukas. I don't understand that. And then Newgarden inherited the lead there at the end. Terrible restart, in my opinion. Definitely looked like he changed pace, slowed down from pace car's pace, and then slowed down again. Caused a pile up behind him, involving Will Power, which is kind of sweet justice, honestly, after what he did to Malukas. But Rossi, innocent victim in that. Connor Daly. Crazy. Crazy stuff. No penalties to some cars, penalties to others. Herta got a penalty for doing something not as bad as what Will Power did. Same kind of scenario. I don't understand it. Newgarden, no penalty for the restart. Didn't make any sense to me either. What are you gonna do, man? What, like, we had that segment, what's happening? We had that last year or earlier this year. All the crazy stuff we've seen this year. But here we are. Let's see when this race gets going. How about Creed finishing P2 again? 11 times. I don't think he's ever going to win, man. So unfortunate. All right, we're rolling off pit road. I think we picked Busher, or I think Tom picked his last guy picked Busher to win in the podcast. We'll see. Wait, Trix never won at Michigan? I could have swore he won at Michigan. No way. When he was in the 78, in like 2017, 16 maybe. Pretty sure he won at Michigan. That's a bad stat. Chastain still in the Busch Light Peach car. Hey, look who just joined. Let me fix the webcams here. Get your face on screen.
What's going on?
Let me stream a dummy screen so I can get the cam set. Hopefully this doesn't mess up the stream, but we're gonna try it anyway.
Well,
Let's see. Looks like my stream isn't dying. Looks like we're good. How you doing, Jared?
woohoo!
Heck yeah, you get made it just in
Are
time.
you gonna get the race up on the Discord there?
If I do that, it'll kill the streams. You'll have to pull it up on your end. I wish I could.
Okay.
That's why I threw up the dummiest screen I could. My computer just won't handle it.
Cool.
I'm running OBS, Discord, and the race all at once. I haven't started yet. We're still pacing around.
Yeah, I see that.
Trying to remember, who did you pick to win in the podcast, Jared? I can't remember.
I don't remember either. I don't remember who I picked. Oh, Tyler Reddick.
Oh, that's right. Tyler Reddick. Yeah, he might just win this. Start on the front row. I think Bubba Wallace has a legit chance to win today too.
I think Bubba's got a chance to win.
I do.
I assume, yeah, he's got a chance, yeah.
We'll see. There's the rain. Just like yesterday. That kind of ruined yesterday's race was the rain. They should have never restarted it. They should just let it end under yellow.
Yep.
But BDN.
NASCAR, I think, botched that finish.
Oh, 100%.
100%. I believe NASCAR botched that.
Watch Austin Dillon win today.
I
Just a spit in the face of NASCAR.
can see like it being like a scenario that Danny Hamlin wins in the exact same way as Austin Dillon did, and
Yeah,
then Danny
nothing
Hamlin's
will
like,
happen.
"Well, it's just racing, man. Good happened."
Yeah, Denny Hamlin will take out Austin Dillon and Joey Logano the same way.
Yeah, and win the race, and then it'll be justified in his mind because he did it.
Yeah. And they won't take away his playoff eligibility.
Nope.
We only got 3 races left till the playoffs. It's Michigan, Daytona next weekend, and then Darlington.
Are we allowed to talk about what we're doing next week? Oh, we
Yeah, we
already said it
talked
on
about it
our
on
podcast.
Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah, going to
Going over to
Portland next
Portland.
weekend.
Watch some IndyCar racing.
Going to Portland, and then
Douglas County for the high limit sprint
Douglas
cars.
County short track feature.
That's gonna be a
College
fun
football
time.
starting. Like it's a lot of things to be excited about. Tons of things to be excited about. Good time to be a fan of the channel too.
Heck yeah. Got some more Road to Pro stuff coming up. Gonna have may do another watch party at the end of this month exclusive to Kick. So if you're not subscribed to Kick, you're gonna want to sign on up because we may do a watch party for the Darlington Xfinity race at the end of this month. That was the one I kind of wanted to see win the poll.
So they got the exact same weather going on today they did yesterday.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we could get a rain delay at some point. I think it'd be freaking hilarious, sweet justice if Austin Dillon won this race.
Oh yeah, I would.
That would just be a slap in the face to freaking NASCAR.
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude.
Because they just have a vendetta out against him and the fans. It's kind of BS. It's not
I mean,
even
they got a
kind of, it
vendetta
is
out against the
BS.
fans too. Oh yeah.
Well, the fans are the ones that really kind of push the freaking needle. Because NASCAR wouldn't have done anything about it. But then Denny Hamlin went on his freaking podcast and complained and moaned and cried like a little crybaby he is.
That's not like Danny Hamlin to do that.
No, not at all. Not out. That's completely out of character for
No, I could not imagine him doing that.
him.
Think Bubba Wall's gonna have a good day.
Yeah, I do. He's really been turning up the last few weeks. I think he's going to make the playoffs again, kind of like he
That's
did
what I've been
last year.
thinking. If it comes down to points, yeah, I think he'll do it, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, there's with Austin Dillon getting out, and there's only 3 races left, 4 spots available. One guy's getting in on points. Right now, it looks like it's gonna be Truex, but that's no guarantee we're gonna get 3 new winners either, though. So
True. True. I don't know. I go back and forth on the whole Austin Dillon thing. Should NASCAR have probably done something? Yeah, you don't want the sport to dissolve into chaos, but the other end, I mean, it's
It's
kind of the
already is.
situation that NASCAR created.
Yeah, it's already chaos. You can't create chaos and get mad when chaos happens. Like you can't.
Yeah.
That's just it doesn't make sense. Well, we're delaying the start because of rain. This is gonna be a long one. Seems like every time we do a watch party, it seems like rain is always gonna be a factor. Like the last one we did with Chicago, rain. Indy 500, rain. World 600, rain.
Rain.
Every freaking watch party is like rain.
Every single one of
It's just about.
them.
I mean, it rained during the Rolex. That was good. The IndyCar All Star race at Thermal didn't have rain. I don't know. Last two watch parties we did though, my favorite driver won. So see how that goes.
Yeah, because Scotty Mack won the last watch party we did, right?
Yeah.
Well, at least
He
the one
won.
I was with you.
Yep. That was our July one.
Who ended up
Or
winning yesterday? I didn't even catch
New
any of it.
Garden won yesterday.
Dude, didn't I tell you?
Yeah, but he ended up having to basically play freaking restart chicken to wreck 4 cars to do it.
Everything that happened yesterday that I said was gonna happen. Remember watching the Xfinity race with you yesterday? I said Austin Creed was gonna battle his way up to second, and that's where he was gonna finish.
Yep, he did.
And then I said Newgarden was gonna win. It's like I know these things, man.
Well, yeah. McLaughlin probably should have won that race. They had a bad pit stop at the end. That's kind of disappointing. We wouldn't have had that freaking pit stop.
Just Scotty Mack being a disappointment
No, it's more
again.
pit strategy. It wasn't really him. Because once he lost lead,
I
it was
know.
over. There's
I'm
not
just
going to be a
I'm just
win.
riling your gears, man.
That's all right. He's going to win when we're at Portland next weekend. Oh, it's really raining now.
Yeah,
Just a little bit of rain.
Oh, so it don't matter who they played.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's going to be raining at least for an hour. We're going to be here for a while. This is the Dega Boys way, man.
Yeah. Sorry for everybody watching. Well, but thank you anyways for being
Yeah.
here.
Well,
Everybody
at
that's
least
here.
you can come hang out with us while you're waiting for the rain to clear.
Make sure that you guys are leaving some comments too, whether you watch us on Kick or YouTube, or if you catch one of our TikTok videos. Always make sure to leave a comment. I love reading and interacting with those. So
Heck yeah.
thanks to everybody that leaves some. Definitely some exciting times coming up ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna have some good content coming out of Portland next week. Can't wait to give you
Yep.
guys that content. Bring you guys along with
Oh yeah.
us. It's gonna be fun. Haven't been to a high limit sprint car race yet. Been wanting to go, but now they're finally coming closer to where I live, so I can actually go watch them. Now they're doing the West Coast swing. It's cool as anything.
Mhm. Oh yeah, it's really raining hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute. This is gonna be a while. Unfortunate, but we're here hanging out. Once this race gets going, it'll be all right. I mean, it looks like they haven't lost the gray in the track though. It's not like it's all wet, so I don't think it'll take too long to dry it. It just stinks that they can't get a streaming platform because they've got to do it on freaking cable television for all those boomers and stuff, you know. So then they can't. They have to be stuck and confined to this certain TV window to get the race in when they could just adjust according to weather and put it on their own streaming platform. Just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, that makes insanely too much good sense.
And you can't claim to be a fan but not willing to pay $5 a month for a streaming platform.
Yeah, you may be onto something there.
Man, that's about as blatant as it gets. Like I'm a big IndyCar fan, and I pay for Peacock just so I could watch all the races. I pay for HBO Max so I could watch all the World Endurance Championship races. Like I'm willing to pay the extra money to put it on a streaming platform because then I get the race regardless, and they could change windows if they need
But now you got to go out and get YouTube TV to be able to get on the cable.
to get the NASCAR. Yeah, so I have to go buy another more
That's
expensive
just an
streaming platform.
extra.
Yeah, just to be able to watch the NASCAR races. Yeah, make sense of that. I like to see freaking Truex do something good at the end of this year. I'd like to see him win a race this final year. Well, the drivers haven't
I've been
gotten out,
echoing it.
so that means it's not raining too bad.
Honestly, I'd like to see Alex Bowman win again, to be honest with you.
He's gonna need it.
Did you say Alex Bowman's going to need it?
Yeah, he's only got 5 playoff points. If he's gonna advance to the next rounds, he's got to start building some up. But the way he's been running, I don't think he's gonna need him because he's been getting good finishes. So. Except for last week. Last week was a failure. But he's usually pretty terrible at Richmond. I got my tinfoil hat on that. I think that Ricky Stenhouse wreck right there was scripted by NASCAR.
Oh, you dude, absolutely.
Just to create this moment to take it away from somebody.
How could
So
everybody
messed
be
up.
running so well just to
There was
just
there
to
was
have
no
that?
cautions the whole day. The only 2 cautions were for stages. And then with
Yep.
2 to go, Ricky Stenhouse just runs out of talent after he did it for 400 laps
He
before.
went through all those same turns and everything all day, hundreds of times, and then he just forgets how to do it.
I just can't stand Denny Hamlin. He's just such a crybaby. Yeah, it's ridiculous they did that to him.
Yeah, it is. Well, I said this earlier, but I could see it both ways. You don't want your sport to devolve into chaos, but then again, it's a situation NASCAR created
Yeah, you can't
with the way that their sport
create
is set up.
chaos and then walk it back.
Yeah.
Sonoma on's been a bad stretch. It has been terrible. I think he's had like 2 engine failures over the last few weeks. Toddler, as Jared would say.
The 12-year-old.
Yeah.
He's not a rookie anymore, so I won't call him a toddler. He's a 12-year-old now.
Well, he said he did good last year and he was ready to move on to his early teenage years.
Yes.
That's why I said teenager. Yep. It's not like they couldn't have moved the start back like an hour and not did all this charades, for the TV views. Or they could have just bumped it up a couple hours. But no. 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 It makes too much sense. Oh yeah, they're getting out of the cars now. It's coming down hard. It just blows my mind that they schedule these races at certain times of the year where it rains in these places. Like that's what gets me. Like it's not like we've done these schedules for 30 years and we found times where oh, this is a bad weekend because it just rains every time they go there. But they still schedule it.
Well, of course they do.
Yeah, the new NASCAR schedule came out for next year. Talladega's on the weekend of April 27th. So we're gonna Talladega by 27th, 26th Saturday, 25th Friday, 24th is Thursday. We get down there by like the 23rd, 24th. Fly in. Ugh. Yeah, and he's not even gonna be racing there next year. All right, awesome to see you both. Talk about your prediction for the playoffs while you wait. Um, out of the people that are already out of the playoffs, I'm guessing that's what you're referring to. I think Bubba's gonna make it on points. I think Trek's gonna make it on points. My only question mark is Ty Gibbs really been trending in the wrong direction. I only think if we do get a new winner, I think it'll maybe only be like one, maybe two at the most. Today could be one. I think that could be Busher. That's what I predicted. So I'm gonna go with my prediction on the podcast. I'll go Busher wins today. That makes it 13, 3 spots available for points. It's hard to say. Maybe we get a new winner at Daytona, but I don't think we get one at Darlington. Darlington's not a track you usually see new winners at, so I'll say we get maybe a new winner here, maybe a new winner at Daytona. Then I think Truex and Bubba make it on points. And it's just depending on who those winners are, whether it's Truex or whether it's well, Truex could win, but I still think it'd be fine on points. So I think Truex is a lock. I think Bubba's a lock because of the way he's been running. So then the other 2 spots, I mean, Busher wins today, and then whoever wins at Daytona. Really, that's the playoffs. I just don't think Truex misses the playoffs. I just don't see it. He's just been so good this year on points. He just hasn't broke through and got the win. He should have won Richmond. He got screwed out of that one, but whatever. But we'll see. Eric Jones could win. I mean, they're interviewing him right now, but he's like the one of the kings of Darlington. He's already won there twice. 2 of his 3 wins in his career came at Darlington, and that's the final race for the playoffs. So
Yeah,
I could see Eric Jones winning at Darlington to win the Southern 500 for the 3rd time.
very possible.
Very possible. I could still see Ty Gibbs winning a race. Like today, Ty Gibbs could win 100%. It's just a matter. Like I just don't. If Ty Gibbs doesn't win, I just don't see him making on points. He's just lost so many points that cut line over the last 4 or 5 weeks that it's not looking like an ideal situation. They haven't had the speed they had at the first half of the year, so. Well, there's 3 Michigan guys in this race: Brad Keselowski, Eric Jones, and Hosen Karsovar.
Hosen Karsovar.
Hosen Karsovar. What do you think about the playoffs, Jared?
Well, I didn't find anything wrong with what you said, and I agree with you about Truex.
I think Truex is a lock, guaranteed.
And I think Bubba's been too consistent to not.
To not, exactly. And that's just who else is gonna win today and Daytona are really the 2 wild cards. And today it's become a wild card because now with the rain, green racetrack. Usually when rain delays happen, we see weird stuff happen. So today we could have see a random winner. And I think one of the guys on the cut line could win today. Whether it's Bubba or Busher, one of those 2 guys could win today, and that would change everything. So also, what's going on with Chastain? I'd like to see Truex win, but of course Bell. Oh, you're talking. Oh, and the playoffs. Well, I don't know. Who do you? I guess we could talk about who we. Well, what's going on with Chastain is he's just falling off a cliff. I don't know what happened. Those cars have just not been as fast as they were earlier this year. Same, kind of the same as Ty Gibbs. I mean, Chastain and Gibbs went down, and then Busher and Bubba trended up. So it's like it's hard to predict. But Championship 4, I said it a few weeks ago on the podcast, but right now, if I was to take 4 drivers to be in the Championship 4, I'm taking Bell, Larson, Logano, and Bowman. I think that's legitimately going to be the final 4. Who do you think, Jared? Who's going to be the final 4?
I'll take all those guys except for Bell, and I'll replace him with. You said Logano, yeah.
Yeah, Logano, Bell, Larson, Bowman. That's how I got.
Yeah, I'll replace Bell with anybody.
With anybody. Well, you got to replace him with somebody. You can't just say anybody because then that's pretty blatant right there, or blank guess. I don't think it'll be. I mean, if I was to replace Bell with anybody, I'd say Hamlin, but honestly, I just don't like Hamlin. I really can't stand the guy.
I'll say.
I mean Byron, but Byron's completely
yeah.
fallen off a cliff. I mean,
Yeah.
he's got the playoff points, he's got the wins this year, but that was in the
Yeah, I'll
first
still go Byron.
quarter
I'll
of the
say
year.
Byron. I'll say Byron. I just don't think Christopher Bell has the talent to compete to win a playoff.
Yeah, that win Justin Haley had at Daytona was a completely manufactured by NASCAR. They screwed Kurt Busch out of that win. This is my pick coming in, Busher. I think he's gonna win, man. I really do. I have a good feeling about it. With what the pace that he had last year and what we saw with the pace that they've had as of late, I just think Busher's gonna be primed to win this thing. Control the weather. Well, the government thinks we can. Oh, this is gonna be a long one, boys. It's gonna be a long one. It's gonna take a while to drive this track too. 2 mile track. It's a big rip. Didn't make it back home till like 1:30 this morning, dude. That was a long trip. What's wrong with that kid who doesn't respect the great talent of Bell? Maybe he's just a hater. I don't know. I think you jinxed it, Jared. I think Bell's gonna win now today.
I jinxed it.
Yeah, watch Bell win now. We'll see. Rain delays are the best. I love them. I love rain delays. They're so great. Oh, they're gonna run out of people to freaking interview. I hate this stuff, man. Hey, look at the sun.
Here comes the sun.
Do, do, do. Oh, there's old KFB. See what he's got to say.
KFB. There's old KFB.
You think we could win this race today? Oh no, not yet.
Not yet.
That car's kind of a dog water.
KFB.
I was gnawing at a piece of beef jerky. Getting open a Coke can and get some brewskis when needed too. Unsafe race cars. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, why are we not rolling the fucking jet dryers, man? What's going on here?
Big Daddy NASCAR. That's what's
It
going
ain't
on.
raining. Let's just go. Let's get that dried up.
Big Daddy NASCAR. That's what's going on. Ain't nobody in a hurry. Come on, BDN. Come on, BDN.
Now he's got to sign like 1,000 autographs, take 1,800 pictures.
Yeah, that guy doesn't picture well, I can tell.
Yeah, he puts on a fake smile, and then he's like, "Ah, I'm over this." Wouldn't it be
If I was
easier
him,
if
I'd
it
be,
just didn't rain?
if I was a NASCAR driver, I'd be like, I'm only taking one picture, and then I'd make all my fans just squeeze into one picture
Squeezed into
together.
one. Yeah. When you show your friends, it's just you're gonna have to show them all the randoms that are in it too.
I'd be like, my time's important. Sorry.
I think the one guy had him sign a Larson hat, which was kind of weird. Imagine.
And then I'd be like, okay, I'll take one more picture, and then I'll put on a Bette Midler hat or mask, just because why not? And he's like, dude, I took a picture with Bette Midler at the NASCAR race, and it's just Kyle Busch in a mask.
That would be so funny, dude. Scalp pushing mask. Well, at least we had the air titans on the track, so that should help a little bit. God, they're still gonna talk about this crap, dude. Oh God, we gotta listen to freaking Dickie Hanlon. Yeah, because they're an unsafe car. How many careers have been ended and injuries we've seen? Oh goodness. What? They saw some unprecedented, so they made an unprecedented call. What are you talking about, dude? How many times we've seen that crap happen before and nothing happened? Denny's a fucking clueless human.
Apparently, that's unprecedented.
I've seen it happen like 100 times in NASCAR history.
Oh, how the turntables.
Have tabled.
Kyle Busch.
Calf.
That's cool, Kyle.
Yeah, right. Goodness gracious. We get this guy off the TV now. Damn.
Oh, brother, this guy
Guy
stinks.
stinks.
I need that friggin' button that plays that sound.
Yeah, get the soundboard going. I don't even know what sounds we even have on our soundboard.
Knowing Tom, might not want to do it on YouTube.
No, we just have like 3 sounds.
No.
We got the sad horn. Or crickets.
Yeah.
Do you think this rain delay will end or be postponed? No, they're gonna race today. It's already sunny there. It just takes so long to dry this track. It's so big. That
Only
was why I
NASCAR
was
to
so
say they actually
disappointed
want
about the
to.
rain. Like if this was like Bristol or Martinsville or something, like this wouldn't have been an issue. We're starting to get some of the gray back in the tracks. Hmm. Let's go freaking dry this track. Damn. Carson Kosovar. Mosin Kosovar. It'd be crazy if freaking Carson Carsavar wins.
Kosin Harsavar. And we're entering the final lap of the race. Oh, it's Kevin LePage!
It's Kevin LePage out of
Comes out
nowhere.
of nowhere!
It's like the Stone Cold music plays.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, watch out, watch out!
Oh, goodness. No, God, freaking Logano. We've already been streaming for like an hour and like 12 minutes, dude, and we haven't even got a green flag.
And there's
It's
not
gonna
even
be a
been
long one.
an ounce of racing.
I should have delayed the start of this due to rain, but I just didn't foresee it. No, they're not. They're not forced to make a decision. The integrity of the sport's already freaking compromised. It's been done compromised for like the last 15 years. Dumbass. God. Just because it happened to you and you're always on the giving end of it doesn't mean it's now it's not okay.
And I like listening to this guy cry. Oh boy.
Oh my goodness. Well, they're already working on pit roads. That means they've got it pretty close on the track then. But I still see a lot of water. It's gonna be a minute. Oh, rain, rain, rain. And the thing is, it's a 400-mile race, too. So that's going to be a long one anyway. I feel it, dude. This is going to be a long one. Dude, Ford's won the last 9 races at Michigan. That's crazy. Oh, look at that. It's getting close. Oh, God. If it rains again, this watch party was a blotched attempt. This is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna grab some socks. My feet are cold. In the saddle. All right, so we're gonna have to make a decision. If we do get another major rain delay, unfortunately, I think this watch party might not happen today because we can only have a certain amount of time we can go live on YouTube, and I think it's like in the somewhere after the 6 hour mark. So we'll probably end it and then start another one more closer to an actual start to the race. And they're gonna re-show last week's race.
Yeah, we all know what happened last week.
Yeah, no doubt. Ugh. Excuse me. This is painful. This is absolutely painful. I just want to get this race going, man.
This thing happens in other sports too, like when you get those rain delay or weather delays, like for hurricanes and stuff, lightning. Weather's just never cooperative, man. But man, if there's gonna be another delay, I think I'm gonna need some freaking coffee to get through this. So
Yeah,
I'll be
no
right
doubt.
back.
rewatching last week's race right now. Kind of crazy. I don't. I think they're concerned about the radar because they wouldn't have done this. They would have kept killing a little bit more time if they would have known that the radar was okay and they were getting the track dry. And effort's pretty good, so they're thinking that that next rain cell is gonna hit and it's gonna end the race or end the day because they don't have lights at Michigan. So they need that noon start time. They really messed up. They could at least got part of the race in. Seems like the ones that win the watch parties seem to be the rain races.
Well, while we're waiting, Jay, let's share embarrassing stories about our bosses. I'll start.
This turns into a Monday race. There's no watch party for this one. We'll have to readjust.
I mean, just great action on the track today. Just
Yeah, man. Got to see a lot of jet dryers rolling around. Pace labs. That's about it. We got to top off on some water. I'll be right back. Still watching last week's race, huh?
Yep.
Well, this watch
Yes.
party kind of turned into a flop. Stinks for all the people that voted for this race for this month's watch party. Well, we'll give it a little bit more time here. If we do get a little bit more rain, I think we will end this watch party for the day because there's just no way we'd be able to stay live for 6 hours. We could come back if they do get it going today, but if it rains again, I don't think they'll race at all. Because they haven't even got the track dry to begin with now. So,
Do you know, like, Tosh.0 used to do those, like, web redemptions?
yeah.
We need to do one for, like, Juan Pablo Montoya and the Jet drivers.
Oh, it's raining again.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, my gosh. Thanks, NASCAR.
Alrighty. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to end this watch party, and I will schedule another one closer to when the race starts. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Just keep your notifications on. We may go live again. So, try to get this watch party in today. But there's no point of sitting in here for the next hour and a half with no racing. So, we're going to end this one. Thanks for tuning in. Just stay notified. If the race doesn't happen today, unfortunately, we'll have to readjust and we'll have to do a second watch party this month. Maybe, preferably, the Darlington Xfinity race will probably be the one that we do. Because if it's a watch party tomorrow, we're not going to be able to do that. So, sorry to everybody that voted on the poll. I really stings for you guys, man. Wanted to see this race and weather. So, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll catch y'all maybe later. We'll see how the weather goes. Keep your fingers crossed.